Prelude to conflict. In the far reaches of the galaxy, the United Confederation of Species, UCS, reigned supreme. A grand alliance of advanced alien civilizations, the UCS had brought peace and prosperity to countless worlds. Led by the wise and ancient Zalthi, the UCS sought to shepherd younger races and guide them towards enlightenment. It was during a routine survey mission that UCS scouts first discovered the distant Sol system and its peculiar blue world teeming with primitive life. As they studied the dominant species of this planet Earth, called humans, many of the UCS leadership grew troubled. Though primitive and divided, the humans displayed a remarkable tenacity and potential for rapid advancement. The Zalthi convened an emergency session of the UCS Council to assess the potential threat. Many feared that in a few thousand years, the warlike humans could grow to challenge UCS dominance. After much debate, the Zalthi Emperor Zealic delivered the verdict. Humanity was to be exterminated before they could threaten UCS control. By unanimous vote, the mighty war fleets of the UCS were dispatched to the far-off Sol system with a single purpose: xenocide, invasion of Earth. When the gleaming UCS's warships appeared in Earth's skies, humanity reacted with shock and terror. Across all frequencies, a message from the alien invaders blared, declaring humanity's impending extermination. In the face of annihilation, petty human conflicts evaporated as every nation united in a valiant defense of their world. The war was brutal and short. Though Earth's militaries fought with desperate bravery, they were hopelessly outmatched against the technological might of the UCS. Searing beams of plasma rained from the heavens, burning cities to cinders. Swarms of attack drones darkened the skies. Armies of gene-forged UCS soldiers rampaged across continents. In less than a month, Earth's defenses crumbled beneath the ferocious alien onslaught. Entire nations were scored of life by UCS neutron bombardment. Smoking craters replaced ancient cities. Humanity's once teeming billions were reduced to a scattering of terrified survivors, fleeting before their alien butchers. And yet, even on the cusp of extinction, humanity refused to submit. In hidden bunkers and shattered remnants, the last leaders of Earth concocted a final desperate plan. As the UCS fleets swept the planet for lingering pockets of resistance, a single sleeper ship, the UNS Arcadia, blasted free of the carnage. On board were over 100,000 human survivors, Earth's final gift to the stars. If the UCS raised humanity's cradle, then a fragment of its people would yet endure. The Arcadia fled beyond the edge of UCS space, carrying the last embers of mankind. The last stand. For years, the Arcadia wandered through the cold depths of interstellar space. Those on board grieved for their lost world, and the countless billions consigned to oblivion by the UCS extermination. Yet even in darkness, the light of human defiance yet burned. The crew and passengers of the Arcadia represented the best and brightest remaining of the human race. Brilliant scientists worked feverishly to reverse engineer salvaged bits of UCS technology. Grizzled military officers trained new generations to fight their alien foes. The embers of lost Earth were kindled in the hearts of those born during the long passage between the stars. And they were not alone. Other sleeper ships like the Arcadia had escaped the fall of Earth. In time, their paths converged in the lightless gulf of intergalactic space. A hidden system on the fringes of the galaxy became the rallying point for the last survivors of mankind. Yet this tenuous new beginning would be shattered by the sudden arrival of UCS warships, drawn by faint energy signatures to the refugee flotilla. Outnumbered and outgunned, the human ships made a valiant last stand against the UCS's pursuers. One by one, the battered human vessels were destroyed, but not before the Arcadia and other ships carrying a priceless cargo of human colonists slipped away in the chaos. Once again, only a remnant survived to carry the torch of humanity forward into the unknown. A new hope. In a distant star system, far from the iron grip of the UCS, the Arcadia's colonists found refuge upon an uncharted world they christened Avalon. Here, sheltered from hostile eyes, the last shins of Earth laid the foundations for a new human civilization. From hidden colonies, mankind slowly rebuilt beneath alien skies. The brilliant scientists and engineers on board the sleeper ships accelerated humanity's technological ascension. In hidden shipyards, a mighty war fleet took shape, forged to wage righteous vengeance against the UCS and its Zalthi masters. For a century, the fires of industry burned day and night upon Avalon and mankind's other secret outposts. Human technology, spurred by the threat of their imperiled existence, advanced by leaps and bounds. Most crucially, from the wreckage of fallen UCS ships, human researchers gleaned the secrets of the quantum phase drive and singularity weapons, the backbone of UCS military supremacy. No longer the primitive species the UCS had once dismissed, the resurgent human civilization stood ready to challenge the galaxy's reigning hegemon. The sons and daughters of slain Earth armed themselves for a war of liberation. Soon, the UCS would learn the true depths of mankind's wrath and tenacity. What the Zalthi had assumed to be humanity's extinction would prove to be a mere formality preceding their ascension. Part 5. Turning the Tables. A century to the day after the UCS's war fleets first darkened the skies of Earth, a wave of strange new ships struck without warning at the heart of UCS space. Wielding startlingly advanced technology, these mysterious vessels smashed through UCS frontier fleets and liberated subjugated worlds with impunity. Only when these ships broadcast images of their victory did the galaxy realize the truth. The human race had returned from the grave to exact vengeance on their would-be exterminators. Across 100 worlds, the old symbol of Earth, 3 blue lines upon a white disk, now flew above smoking ruins and shell-shocked UCS survivors. Caught off guard by this utterly unexpected foe, the once invincible fleets of the UCS were thrown into disarray. Human strike craft, piloted by warriors driven by righteous fury, scythed through the ponderous UCS dreadnoughts. Mighty Zalthi warships burned and split under the guns of the resurgent human war fleet. One by one, the subject races of the UCS cast off their shackles and rallied to humanity's banner, drawn by mankind's promise to free them from the Zalthi yoke. Across the galaxy, the Terran Dominion, forged from the ashes of slain Earth, snatched victory after victory over their ancient alien foe. Besieged on all fronts and faced with rebellions across their once invincible domain, the Zalthi and other UCS founders at last sued for peace. Upon the old throne world of the UCS, the bowed Zalthi emperor laid his scepter at the feet of the human emissary. "You were right to fear us," the scared human admiral said coldly, "for we are the inheritors of creation. Step into the light or go into extinction. The choice is yours." Thus began the age of humanity as the galaxy's rising power. The broken UCS was remade into the concourse, an alliance of free races guided by human leadership. As mankind's fleets pushed into the uncharted reaches of space and contact was made with ever more civilizations, one truth was known to all. Resistance to the children of slain Earth was futile, for extinction is a formality.